Hello everyone, this is Barcelona News World. The following are the headline we are going to discuss. Newcastle would prefer to sell Barcelona, PSG target abroad. Barcelona star: I hope I don't play the final 2 matches of the season. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Welcome. Newcastle United standout Alexander Isak is in the transfer rumor mill, and one report reveals that a move to PSG, Barcelona, and Real Madrid is more likely than moving to a Premier League club. In April, TBR Football's chief correspondent, Graham Bailey, reported that Liverpool remain intent on securing a deal for Isak, especially now that Mohamed Salah has signed a new contract. From the outset, the club's plan has been to keep Salah at Anfield while also bringing in Isak, and that focus hasn't shifted. Bailey also noted that Salah's extension could make Liverpool a more appealing move for Isak. With Virgil van Dijk also staying, the Reds clearly commit to staying competitive and challenging for trophies. Nonetheless, if Isak were to leave the Magpies, it wouldn't be to a Premier League rival. Newcastle would prefer to sell Barcelona, PSG target abroad. The Telegraph reports that Isak is likelier to move abroad than join one of Newcastle's Premier League rivals. The Swedish striker has been linked with Arsenal as well as Liverpool, but Eddie Howe is still intent on keeping him at St James Park. If Newcastle end up needing to sell, clubs like PSG, Bayern Munich, Real Madrid, and Barcelona are seen as more likely destinations than anywhere else in England. Newcastle are in a UEFA Champions League spot for next season, but 1 point separates them from 6th place Manchester City. Falling outside of the Champions League with 2 more match days could put them in a challenging spot to keep Isak. Barcelona have received a major transfer boost in the race to sign Manchester United star Marcus Rashford this summer. Rashford is expected to move on from Manchester in the coming months after impressing during his 6-month loan spell at Aston Villa, with Unai Emery's team battling for a UEFA Champions League spot. Emery has hit pause on his own interest on Rashford, as he prefers to wait until the end of the season before making a decision over whether to retain the England international. That indecision could play into Barcelona's hands, but there are long-standing financial roadblocks also in the way. Man United set Rashford price to Barcelona. United have indicated there is no agreement in place to give Villa first refusal on a deal for Rashford, and their asking price will be £40 million. That price is the same as Villa's current purchase option on Rashford, but it is not an exclusive clause, and other clubs can enter the race. It falls within Barcelona's price range, but due to the adherence to the 1:1 transfer rule, Hansi Flick will need to sell players before making a potential offer. Rashford makes the first move in Barca talks. Barcelona have been hoping for a breakthrough in talks to get ahead of Villa, and reports from Mundo Deportivo indicate they have landed one. Rashford's current United wage is rumored to be around £315,000 per week, which Barcelona simply will not pay. Villa are covering around 75% of his wages as part of their loan agreement, with United topping up the remainder of it. Any move to Catalonia would require a reduction, and Rashford is rumored to be ready to cut his wages significantly to seal a move. That is an important step, but Barcelona are also considering a loan bid, with a clause to buy him at the end of the 2025-26 season. Barcelona star: I hope I don't play the final 2 matches of the season. Barcelona star Wojciech Szczesny has admitted that he is hopeful of not playing his part in either of the club's remaining 2 fixtures this season. This, of course, comes fresh off the Blaugrana being crowned Spanish champions in midweek. Szczesny, for his part, featured from the off on Thursday night, as Barcelona secured their latest La Liga title courtesy of a 2-0 downing of city rivals Espanyol. The Pole, though, now has a major decision to make. With a contract renewal offer on the table for the 2025-26 campaign, Szczesny must make a call on whether to prolong his step out of retirement for another 12 months. And whilst mulling over his decision, the former Arsenal and Juventus man is keen to remain away from the spotlight. Speaking to the media in the aftermath of Barcelona's title celebrations late this week, Szczesny provided an insight into his current mindset. The club wants me to stay, but I wanted to wait until the end of the season to take a decision. I hope to not play for the rest of the matches so I can focus and think. Seeing you on next video.